trauma forces you to do something with yourself about it. And through that doing, all kinds of things can arise, gender being one of them, and all kinds of genders can arise. So we are really pushing back against any kind of like having a column of traumas and a column of genders, and you just connect the lines.
Now I'm
like
picturing the beautiful mind board with all the different strings going around. Yeah.
That's how we actually do our work. You found our secret.
So we're really pushing back against that. But that doesn't mean that somebody might not, in the course of their treatment, think maybe that specific trauma has something to do with how my gender was shaped. Like, because we're interested in trauma being not something that only causes misery, even as misery is not to be denied. But trauma also becomes folded into the self, and it can constitute us. Mm-hmm. And it can become part of who we are, and not just in a negative way. And it is that relationship between being traumatized and doing something with your trauma rather than doing something about your trauma, right? Because transness, in the transphobic version of like the relationship with trauma, transness is a problem because the trauma has not been treated, and it has unfortunately caused transness, right? So nothing has been done about the trauma. But if you treat it, is the story in conversion therapies, if you treat the trauma, then the person can return back to what they were destined to be, which was cis. So we're not saying that. What we are saying is that people do things with their traumata, not in order to get rid of them, but in order to live with and through them.